Suppose I have temperature versus time data that I gathered using the lab quest. Now, imagine my starting temperature was around 23.1 degrees. And I drop something hot into this water. So the temperature shoots up, but doesn't shoot up right away because we can't unload all of the energy all at once. You can see how it does jump up, and then it's decreasing over time. The fact that it's decreasing over this time indicates to me that it's losing energy to the surroundings. There's no reason to think that it wasn't losing energy to the surroundings during this time as well. So here's an approach we take to figure out what we should use for our highest and lowest temperature. I'm going to make a copy of this graph, Control-C, and I'm going to make a new drawing and paste it into here so I can draw on top of it. Control-V, paste it in. I'm going to do it unlinked. And now I can draw over it. So I'm going to add in a line at the point where we added the hot thing to the cold thing. This is the point in time where I first plunked it in. I'm going to turn this red just so it's more visible and make it a little thicker. Now, I also want to approximate what this trend is. So I'm going to add a second line. And I'm going to draw that line through these points the best I can. I'm also going to make it red and make it a 2-point line so it's a little bit thicker. I want to adjust it a little bit. Looks like I have it too low here, so I'm going to pick it up a little there, drop it down a little here, try to approximate these points best I can as a line of best fit. Now, based on where these two lines intersect, this tells me what my peak temperature would have been if it had unloaded all of the energy all at once. It looks to me like that point would be about 46.5 degrees. If I carry that over, maybe 46.3, maybe 46.5, I'm approximating it best I can. And my starting temperature appears to be about 23.1 degrees, and again, I'm going off my data there. So now, knowing those two things, I can figure out my change in temperature that I should use for my calculations. 46.5 minus 23.1 gives me a change in temperature of 23.4 degrees. And that is what I will use in my calculations. Now I have a graph for you to try something similar on.